3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. My name is Tom, Head of Positivity here at Fresh Perspective Resourcing. I'm here with the wonderful Rachel Adadachi, and we're here to talk to you about something that's very important and something you've got to get right. Go on. Go on.
Well, we're just so eager.
Yeah, we're so
to be
eager.
back on the YouTube channel.
Yep.
But yeah, so we are here to talk about maybe a bit of a taboo thing that people try. They don't really like talking about it. It's something that people do avoid. But it is negotiating salary and expectations. So
obviously it is a bit of a difficult one because it is a bit of a grey area. Nobody really likes talking about money, but when you're applying for jobs, you've got to kind of set your expectations early, don't you?
Big time.
A lot of the time, we work with people who they are going for a certain job, but they'll be asking for a certain salary above the bracket. And that always gets into a bit of a grey area. So it's always important to set your expectations from the start. Especially letting either your recruiter know or the company that you're applying for what kind of salary that you're looking for, just so you don't get to kind of the end of a process and you've got someone coming in with an offer that you're not going to accept. So it's really important to kind of show your worth, really, isn't it?
Yeah, big time. How you're going to have that impact
Yeah.
on the company as well, because if you're wanting £5,000 more than what the actual bracket is, you need to show that you are worthy of that £5,000, because at the end of the day, it's the company's money that they're putting, towards you.
They're investing in you, and especially having that expectation at the start is really important. And what's your favourite saying?
Become your own cheerleader.
Become your own cheerleader. You've really got to kind of big yourself up, especially if you're asking for above that salary bracket.
Yeah, you have to showcase yourself big time with anything, really. So whether that's, anything from your personality, because, as much as we're here to talk about salary and stuff, it is about sort of, showcasing yourself, your personality and things like that as well. So making sure that you're the right cultural fit, as well as, having that conversation about your, oh, hello, Leonard, here to talk about his salary and the amount of biscuits that he gets paid. So, yeah, you definitely need to become your own cheerleader. It is a saying that I do say a lot, but it's because we're our candidates' cheerleaders as well. But, yeah, so that is definitely a big one for this.
And it's that kind of, that really being realistic about it. It's being willing to go for that job, and you should be expecting kind of, if you're going for a job above the salary bracket, you should be expecting to get below it. That's the kind of the fact of it.
Yeah.
But if you really impress, show your impact, show your worth, you can get that higher offer.
Yeah.
And we always say, if you've got a recruiter that you can talk to, they've probably done this 1,000 million times more than you. So go to them, get some advice, because it's really important you get this right.
Yeah.
It's one of those grey areas, like we said, and it can go wrong. We've had it go wrong before. We've had people asking for too much salary, too much of this and that, and it has gone wrong in the past. So it's really, really important to remember that although you've been kind of offered the position, you negotiated on salary or something like that, that offer can always be rescinded. It is awful when it happens.
And it has happened.
Like,
people think, oh, it won't happen. I'll be a bit cheeky. I'll maybe, try and push it for a little bit longer, like try and get a bit more out of it. And unfortunately, it doesn't work all the time. Like, that's why we have those conversations with people to make sure that, their expectations are set from the beginning, so that we can just sort of hit the ground running when offers come in. We know, where they stand, how much they're going to accept. And everything like that. So it's important to have that conversation with, whether you're going through a recruiter, whether you're going through a HR, a recruitment manager, HR manager, to sort of set your pedestal, as it were, from the beginning. And then, of course, at the end of the day, they are going to be your employer.
Yeah.
So anything that happens within, the offer, to any type of negotiation that needs to happen, that impression will be, that's quite an impact, isn't it? That you're going to be.
You don't want to start off on the wrong foot, do you?
Exactly.
So, like we said, it's really important to get it right. So remember, be safe, not sorry.
And I think that's pretty much everything. I think Leonard seems to think that we've covered it all. So
yeah, well done, mate.
We've spoken about your biscuits as well, haven't we? So we'll negotiate on them later. But that is everything from us.
Go on, do the, and that's a wrap.
Okay, and that is a wrap.
Thank
you. Goodbye.